What's up out there in YouTube land? Love you people get in here. Oh man, it's been hot as hell in Florida today. What's up, Kevin? How you doing? Damn, Cashville, you need to go on diet, bro. Fuck you. That couch is struggling, son. Son of a bitch. How come every short you watch a Cashville, you can see clear to the back of his fucking head? Like, does he purposely do that or what? He ain't got no brains in there. You don't see nothing but boogers and air. It's like, what? My favorite photo of Cashville. Oh, shit. Boy, he been busy this week, ain't he? I ain't never seen that man fucking move so goddamn much in my life, man. Out here trying to convince people that he's talking to a fucking. Imagine out here trying to downplay somebody's. Hey, am I blocked? Why would you be blocked, Deb? Why you got a wrench, baby? Nobody can block you. You get to do the blocking. But why would it be so important? Why wouldn't you be liked? You tripping, baby. Nobody ain't. You get listen. One thing Unc don't do. You have to do something really fucked up for me not to like you. You know what I mean? People got their opinions on shit, you know. But claiming that you talk to oh, I don't. Yeah, that's them there. But anyways, uh, claiming that you're trying to downplay somebody who was violated as a child, like, bro, he does that because yeah, that's fucking crazy. You remember when they got on his ass? He was about to fucking cry. That motherfucker was freaking the fuck out. You wouldn't be able to wait to post that lady. That shit's sickening, Holmes. Talking about I'm blocking you. I don't give a fuck. Block me or not. The fuck do I care? I don't want nothing to do with you like that no more. I wouldn't. Yeah, you're just trash, bro. Fucking trash. Over there trying to play the fucking victim. Got dipshit up there trying to play the fucking victim, knowing good and well, shot out to fuck. I can't believe I can't believe it. Dub smacked them around, and then they got mad at him. You tripping, Dub? No, Dub was speaking facts to y'all. That man likes to fucking pick and poke and start shit and then run, go hide his fucking hands. Listen, why do you think? And I'm not gonna speak on Goose too much, right? But why do you think he was posting secret clips of Goose on the internet? Because he knew that it would get back to people just to try to start shit. Goose is a good dude, man, and Goose is a Christian man, and he believes in forgiving and trying to help. You should never do that to that man. That is fucked up, man. Goose ain't playing around on the internet. He's actually trying to be a friend to you, and you're secretly trying to clip and put his fucking face out there to try to get people riled up, so you can go, look, man, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Your whole life's a victim. You've spent your whole life being a victim. That's on you. That shows just how weak you are. Because let me tell you something. Everybody's went through something. Nobody is special when it comes to having a fucked up childhood. There's plenty of people that's had fucked up childhoods. That doesn't mean that you don't get your ass up and go to work. That doesn't mean that you fucking, you sit home and collect food stamps and welfare all the time. There's no excuse in that shit. When you're 40 years old and you don't have a job resume and you have zero skills, you're a user. You've gotten comfortable looking for hands from somebody. It's one thing to need help every once in a while, but in your everyday life, you need fucking help. Come on, man. What's up, British Bulldog? What's happening, Nikki Red Fox? What's going on? Welcome a few of y'all in here. Pimp, I see you. Cosmic Crazy, what's going on? What's up, Jimmy Hill? Rural Tennessee. Captain Midnight. Daggy did the same thing Seen little family serving up some, go through. He was good. Tyra. Yeah, nah, little. That's why little me said, don't fucking share shit. What's up, Stacy? How you doing? He knows what Daggy's doing. He ain't dumb. Here's the thing, though. Uh, Oxymoron, what's up? He's never gonna change. He gonna be the same motherfucker. It's been what 4 years. That dude ain't even. Oh, if I doxed y'all, man, fuck you and your apology. It's a little too late for that. You know, acting like he's the only person that's been affected by that shit, bro. You've called people's jobs. You over there fucking trying to play. Leave Daggy alone. That shit sounded weird as fuck, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Look, nine dogs, man. I'm so scared. Yeah. Your fucking homeboy that you're over here trying to, protect, which is weird to say, has docked everybody on the fucking internet. He's called people's jobs. He's done all kinds of nasty shit. So why is it all of a sudden now everybody's got to stop? Right? When you fuck with people and you start calling jobs and you start fucking posting people's house and addresses, you don't get the call when it's time to quit. I mean, these people really think they make the rules up? And just because you're repeating a lie over and over again doesn't make it true. None of us are stupid. We all watched what went on. Now there might be some brand new ones in here that hasn't seen what's going on, and that's where you, the community, comes in. And when I say that, I mean y'all's comments, like talking about, hey, nah, we seen it. You know what I'm saying? We know what you did. Because trust me, when you start having comments and people start reading comments, they start back. I thought you was blocking me, bro. I thought you was blocking me. You was done with me. Well, you quit. Hey, and guess what the title is? What's up? Nothing to do with you. So how would you even know? Because you over here watching everybody. So you can try to get ahead of it. Push a fucking narrative. Bro, you creep, man. You creep. And I think you bit off a little more than you could chew this time, son. You fixing to look real dumb. You fixing to look real fucking dumb. Nah. What, 2 years later for different cases? You can't be that stupid to think that you got fucking 5 not guilties on one charge. You're dumb, dog. You're dumb. You're trying to cover this shit up for what? I don't understand. There's 5 not guilties. Well, it was only one charge. So how does he get 5 not guilties? Explain that to me. Your math ain't mathing. I bet if it was fucking bags of potato chips, your math would math. No, he can't help himself. He just cannot help himself. And trying to agree with that shit is fucking nasty. Hey, do yourself a favor, man. When you post your shorts, hold your head down a little bit, bro. You see all the way to the back of your fucking skull. There is no brain in there. Yeah, justify. How is that okay? No, he's trying to say that by the time the dude done served his sentence, that he was found not guilty on it. He's a fucking moron. He's sitting there trying to lie and cover it up, and he acted like he talked to that girl. He ain't talked to that fucking girl. Yeah, and then blaming the victim is diabolical. It's weird as fuck, man. You trying to justify what happened to them kids acting like it didn't fucking happen. You can laugh out loud all you want. It just shows who you are, bro. And you're not even intelligent enough to slow down and think about what the fuck you're saying. He'll never answer the question because he went and lied because he didn't think anybody was going to ever reach out to that girl and talk to her. Unfortunately, he's fixing to figure it out. It doesn't say it in black and white. You're lying. And then you try to push some fucking video where Daggy asks some questions. I don't give a fuck. If you believe anything that comes out of that boy's mouth, you're stupid. Look, when somebody lies all the fucking time, that's the last person you believe. Forgive those that don't understand the law. Yeah, and that's cool too, pimp, right? But you don't plead out to something and the sentence be over with and it come back not guilty. It's just fucking dumb. Oh, I know it, Brandy. I know it, ain't it? Hey, you know what? And to everybody that I've ever defended Cashville to, because they was like, oh, don't fuck with that dude. I apologize. Y'all were right. I should have never fucked with that dude because I've caught him in more than one lie. And not only that, if you ever talk to Cashville about something, he'll run, go fucking tell it. Cashville is so two faced that it ain't even funny. And I'm just trying to overlook. It's like, dude, just got a big mouth. You know what I mean, bro? It's past that. Loose lips sink ships with that motherfucker, and that's the truth. Don't ever fuck with that dude. Don't ever like if you got something on your chest and you need to talk to somebody about it. That is not the person to do it with, because I promise you, he'll be on the phone 30 minutes later telling everybody. He's done it more than once to me, and he thinks that I don't know, and I just sit back, and I don't say nothing. It's kind of fucked up, really, right? Because he'll play like he's your friend in your face, and as soon as you fucking turn your back, he's out spreading your business. Just like, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that. I know women that's got more fucking integrity than him. Yeah, right, Red Fox. Yeah, all over a fucking raggedy ass fucking cartoon. That's crazy, man. Let your talent speak for itself. If you got enough fucking talent, you ain't got to do that. Bro, it's not a narrative, it's a fact. They can go read it for themselves. You're the one pushing a narrative. That's why you come in this fucking comment section. You didn't even know what this live was about, but you couldn't wait to click on to it so you could see, so you try to get ahead of it. That's what people do that push narratives. You and Daggy are one and the same. You gang stalk. That's exactly what you do. You gang stalk. And then you get out and you try to get in front of it. Gang stalker. I mean, don't you got a buffet to be to or something, bro? I know you hungry, motherfucker. I can look at you. And let me tell you something. You talking about, oh, he could sit at the table with the Peckerwoods? He wouldn't. I bet you he wouldn't. Because anybody that's got no matter found guilty or not, if you got any of that shit in your jacket, they will fucking beat the brakes off of you. Once again, you talking about shit that you know nothing about. I wouldn't do that if I was you, but you do what you want to. See, you don't know enough not to talk about that shit. Yeah, hardcore. He's just gonna push in there. And why? He's sitting there talking like he was fucking there 29 years ago. Hold on, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Brandy. And why he's talking like he's fucking there, I have no idea. But he damn sure was. He was just talking like he was there. He knew what happened. He don't know what the fuck happened. Y'all give me just a second. It's hard for me to do two things at one time. Hold on just a second, Brandy. I'll send it to you on IG, baby. Look, Seeper's got the real fucking paperwork, and y'all can go get the same shit if you really wanted it. That dude is so lazy, he didn't even fucking research the shit. He just started running his mouth off shit that people fucking sent to him, thinking that he was in the right. You don't do that, right? You don't fucking broadcast that shit unless you know 100 fucking percent. But some people, unfortunately, don't give a fuck what they put out there. What's up, Backwoods 3030? Yeah, exactly, Holly Ollie Oxenfree. But then to act like he was there, like he knows exactly what went on. If you read the fucking paperwork, which is, you can go on there and look, it doesn't say he was not fucking guilty. No, I got plenty of integrity. That's why I ain't listening to what the fuck you got to say. You ever trying to make shit up, trying to force an opinion on a motherfucker, screaming at him like you. That motherfucker was so goddamn mad. All I did was sit back and fucking laugh. I was like, look at this motherfucker. See, you're used to dealing with people that you can just try to con and talk shit to. And they're okay, Cashville. Don't be mad at me. Man, fuck you. How about that? How about fuck you? Like I said, ain't there some shrimp fried rice you can go eat, motherfucker? Oh shit. All you did was expose yourself as a creep. That's all you done. Fucking imagine sitting there trying to downplay what happened to them kids. For what? What, you signed that dude or something? What'd you do? You signed that dude? Yeah, it's all raggedy ass cartoon advertisement, bro. Which is a shame too. AI's around, so now I can do it. Yeah, I know, because you ain't gonna do nothing. I see you, baby. I see you. You the only one got the link. I see you. You can turn your camera off. You can leave it on, or you can turn it off. It's up to you. How you doing, Brandy?
I'm doing good. Hey,
So,
Cashville, you're an idiot. I read that paperwork. I read everything on the summary and the paperwork. It wasn't not guilty on judgments. With the judgments were monetary. Did no one notice? Did you not notice he didn't have any kind of court costs and fines
no,
listed
because
on
he
there?
didn't take no time to really research it.
Those judgments were for his court costs and fines alone. The rest of it, a plea deal, especially a plea deal that you enter a guilty plea, you are then sentenced. You serve your time. In the process of Ricky serving his time twice, he had 2 times that they tried to revoke his probation and violate him on it to put him back in jail. Which would
No, that's
also,
not a fake picture of you, bro. That's real shit. All 5 charges, bro. All 5.
and
I'm
if
sorry.
you read the paperwork, here's the other thing. When he did the plea deal, there were not 5 charges on the plea deal. On the plea deal itself, it was aiding in child M, and child M, because there's 2 girls, 3
With 2
charges.
different addresses with the
Yes.
same story.
Yeah. So here's the thing, how that works. And I did look it up, Cashville. I looked it up. I can't see the chat, so I'm just going with what I'm going to say. The judgments of not guilty, judgments are used for only monetary things that include court costs, fees, fines, and monetary settlements of lawsuits. They do not have to do with any kind of criminal charges. I
No,
looked it up.
you literally can go and break it down. There's different sections in there where you go and look, and it's criminal and civil, and you can go to the civil, and that's what, you know what I mean. He hasn't looked it up. He's just spouting some shit. He's got to
And
be
also
right. He doesn't. He
when they
knows he's
do
wrong.
when they do those case summaries, if there is like any new evidence to go back into the case, those are listed as filings from the defense attorney. There are none of those listed.
And not only
None.
that, it didn't have the same case number, and
Yeah.
there was no appeals court, nothing. It would be overturned on appeal, and it doesn't say any of that. But that dude, he just acts like he fucking knows what's going on with the court system. He has no idea. He's learned a little bit of lingo from watching fucking TV and shit, you know. And he
Well,
just
see, I've actually had to be through court for certain things in my life, the hard times that we went through and stuff like that. So I know some of the court system, and plus I like to do research sometimes. And I did some on this just to see if to get a grasp of it. But like I said, the judgments aren't on his charges. They don't use judgments in Indiana or most anywhere for charges, especially not felonies. They use
But
judgments only for monetary
yeah,
reasons.
judgments is monetary. That's where they put a judgment on you. Just like you hit somebody's car or something and you don't pay them, they put
Yeah,
a judgment on you.
that's it right there.
But just like him saying, for some reason it's echoing, baby. You got your YouTube app open?
I shut it off.
It was still echoing. I can hear myself twice. But anyways, um, just like him not being on the list. Well, of course he wouldn't be on the list. Back then they only put it on for certain type of sex crimes. And then as it even after it progressed, it was only for a 10-year period. He would have never been on there.
He wouldn't be listed now. No.
No, he wouldn't be listed now. No way.
Oh,
And
and
I don't think
something
he ever
else.
made it in because it wasn't a violent crime. It wasn't
Yeah.
penetration. It was oral.
Yeah.
There was just different things, but he did no kind of research on that, and he thinks he's got the right to come out here and try to browbeat everybody else and try to
I was
shame
going to
everybody
say
else.
something else that I looked through the other cases that are listed for Ricky, and there was several that were like mostly drinking while
Yeah,
underage.
stupid shit.
I don't even know
Stupid
like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
But in there was a 2 different batteries, I believe it was, and one got dismissed, and I did not see the other one. He may have got charged with, but in those it specifies the only other battery that he had was the one with the 3 charges where he pled guilty when he got the plea deal, and it's listed on all his other cases
Yeah, and
as a previous
Cashville
conviction.
going straight to boot for the man. And it's like, bro, you wasn't there 29 years ago. If you go by the fucking paperwork, the man pled guilty and he was
Mhm.
sentenced to it and he did his time for it. You don't go back to court after something's fucking over with. It don't work that way, or you wouldn't even be able to see it.
And also, when I noticed the ones that have a dismissal, like the one battery charge, it actually says in the summary that it was dismissed. So if it had been dismissed after the fact, after he'd already done the plea deal, after he'd already been sentenced, after he'd already started his sentence, which is highly unlikely, they don't do that in courts.
No.
But had they had went in and his defense attorneys had filed new paperwork to have it relooked at or anything, all this stuff would have been listed in the summary, and it would have said at the right before his monetary judgments, it would have said that it had been eventually dismissed, but it doesn't.
Now we're trying to set the record straight, public enemy, because you got some fool around here that just keeps making shit up off the top of his fucking head, like people can't read what the fuck's going on, and he's
My
sitting
other
there
thing
saying
is,
to everybody else, huh?
oh, I have a question, but I'll let you finish.
Yeah, he's trying to say everybody else is fucking raging and out of control, and he's made like 300 million shorts in the last fucking week. It's like, bro, either you standing on what you said and you got faith in it, or you don't. You got to keep coming out here trying to remind everybody every fucking day.
But my question was, so Cashville
No,
keeps
you
saying
didn't.
that
You're
he
lying.
talked to him. Huh?
He's saying he did the research. He's lying.
Yes, he is. Because, and not only that, but he said he talked to one of the victims. He's calling them accusers, but they were victims. Okay, so here's something, Cashville. You don't know this girl, right? The only thing that anyone knew initially was that this girl was involved with the case because she was one of the victims. How would you have got contact with her? Who got
Yeah,
you in
she was a
contact with
juvenile.
her?
Yeah, she was a juvenile. he said he tried to, because I asked him the same thing, Brandy, and he told me, he said, she called me, she reached out to me. I said, dude, you got trolled.
Yeah, because there's no way that that girl's going to reach out to him.
Oh no.
And as
No, she
sensitive
don't
as
even know
this
who
is,
he is.
I as sensitive as this is, I would like to point out that he's going to bat for this dude when one of the victims literally removed herself from this earth due to the trauma from what they did to her and the other girl.
He don't think about that, Brandy.
And
That's
he's out
never
here.
crossed his mind that that could be a possibility.
That
'Cause he
that
doesn't
that
give
is
a
what
fuck.
makes me the maddest. Is
Yeah,
that he has no.
that's what fucking bothered me, right? Because fucking kids never get over that shit, and you should never take up for nobody like that. If that dude's innocent, it wouldn't be on his fucking record.
Oh,
It
and,
wasn't
and
found not guilty, buddy. He had already done his time. You're fucking stupid. You're lying right now.
so that
You have
everyone knows.
no integrity, bro. Is that all you can say?
Yeah.
Holy, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. That's what you sound like right now, bro.
Anyways,
I
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say that.
I don't know, but you're acting like you was there 29 years ago because you listened to this guy's side of the fucking story. And you literally can go up there and look at the fucking case. He pled guilty to it. I would never plead guilty to something I didn't fucking do. That's all I know. And then now you're trying to use fucking some not guilty shit from 2 years later, 3 years later, after his sentence was over, because it wasn't but 6 months house arrest is what he ended
Oh
up with.
God, yeah.
So you mean to tell me that he went to court a year and a half fucking later, 2 years later, without going to the appellate court, because Ricky's special, right? He don't have to use the appellate court. He don't have to get fucking a dismissal or nothing. And then all of a sudden, it's got different fucking case numbers. And I see you, babe. It's got different case numbers, and bam, he's not guilty.
But I was
So
gonna say
anything
that
he's done after that, so he's never committed a crime after that and been to court, right? Is what you're telling me? All that shit, everything he's been charged with has been fucking been found not guilty, right? You're a fucking retard, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You do not know anything about the legal system. All I did,
and why
buddy,
would you
let
go
me tell you
to
something. I'm glad you exposed me then, because you know what you exposed me as? Somebody who don't fuck around with anybody with them kind of charges. And I'll stand on that till the day I lie, till the day I die.
Yep. And I was gonna say, and I love the fact that they sitting there and still trying to circulate paperwork that Ricky created right before he went live to defend himself.
Yeah.
That
I know it.
paperwork that they've been showing was, I checked the metadata, and it was created September 2025, right around
Well,
the
why
time
can't
that he was having to defend his actions.
why can't anybody else find that paperwork online?
You can't. It was shared by Ricky through a link to a PDF, which
Yep.
was created September 2025, right before, well, I think right around the time that he decided that Johnny decided to do a live to let him go over whatever the hell paperwork this is, because it's fake as hell.
All of it over fucking yeah. That's what he told me to justify. And you can go watch the fucking news story. And some little girl come down here on vacation and got yeah, but he was innocent too. That's what Cashfield told me back then. All these motherfuckers with these weird fucking charges are innocent. I couldn't do it, man. Like I said, I wasn't there. All I can do is read what the court fucking put out there. And if everybody's getting sued, well, he might as well start with the courthouse first, right? Because yeah. And then him talking about, yeah, you're echoing again, Randy.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, drop out, close your YouTube app, and then come back, okay?
Is it still, sorry, is it still echoing?
Yeah, it was. It ain't now,
Well,
but it was.
okay. No, I had a phone call coming through. I had to decline the phone call.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Miss Power Stroke. He agreed to all of it and put his initials there. I'm definitely not going to fucking plead out to something like that. They'll have to take me to trial. But he pled out because he got, that he got away sky fucking free. He got away sky fucking free.
Unc, I'm going to drop out and go back into the chat. Thank you for letting me up.
Yeah, baby. Thank you for coming up. And listen, so, and like I said the other day, he don't know how many people's on the witness statement. There's more than one witness against. There's more than two. There's more than three. There's like fucking 7, I think. He has no idea how many witnesses was against him because he never looked the paperwork up. So from any time that dude puts anything out or says anything, you can't believe him. You just cannot fucking believe him because he's not known to tell the truth to start with. So as far as talking about exposing anybody, you exposed yourself. You expose yourself. You sitting there running with something that you don't know nothing about. And boy, howdy, you working overtime, son. You working overtime. Why do you think I titled this live the way I did? The last 2 that I've done, well, no, the one they're over there lying, but the last couple that I've done though, just regular lives, I've titled like that to prove a fucking point. You're running around trying to see what everybody's got to say so you can try to defend it. And it's crazy, man. It is fucking crazy. Man, I don't know what it is. The only other thing I can think of he's using it to try to promote his fucking cartoon shit, and it's just sick, man. I'm sure that leaves a pleasant taste in everybody's mouth. Go right ahead, Petey. Go right ahead. And I understand why you fucking stay on his ass so much now, man. I really do. I told myself the first time that motherfucker went and said some shit that I had said, that I had told him in private, which it wasn't no big deal. And I kind of let it go then. I was like, maybe it just slipped in. I know better, but that ain't the case. That ain't. And then this motherfucker's over here speaking for me. Didn't, and Daggy gonna say, didn't Cashville tell you leave me alone? I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm a grown fucking man. And no, he didn't tell me to leave you alone. He told me I was right about you, that you was a piece of shit. That's the sad thing. You know that motherfucker's a piece of shit. He fucked you up with 04 track and that other girl. What was that other girl's name that he was had signed under contract? And he fucked all that up, but he's over there buddy with him. I don't understand that shit. That's like that kid mentality, man. Petey is a national treasure. Bro, it ain't gonna do him no good, Red Fox. It ain't gonna do him no fucking good. He's been exercised from this community. Y'all want to look up his fucking nose hairs? I would play his shit, but he'd probably strike me. Yeah, was she underage at that rural Tennessee? I heard she was 16 years old. I was like, no fucking way, man. What is wrong with these folks? Let them kids be kids, man. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Petey. That's crazy, man. 25 years old, 26 years old, 16. That's taking advantage. No, and they ain't no wonder they had so many fucking problems. Hannah Banana. Yep. Hannah Banana. What's up, Million Mile Club? Yeah, exit velocity. I have to agree with you. I have to fucking agree with you. There's something wrong with that. Just the mere fact when you read that shit and it tells you in there, and I'm not saying that the dude the dude did or didn't do anything. All you can do is go by what the fucking state says. And if you read what the state says, the dude fucking did it. He pled guilty to it. Me either, Justify. And then pretending to talk to the fucking girl. Come out and say that again, Cashville. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Because she don't even know who the fuck you are. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'd be quiet too if I was you. Probably ought to find a hole to go fucking dig yourself into. Says he known her since she was 9, which is honestly makes it worse. In all reality, he should have come at me trying to be a chummy. I don't do that fake shit. No shit. No shit, Miss Power Stroke. But, you know, and the people with morals that are against anything to do with that, trying to shame them because they looking at shit a certain way is fucking crazy, man. You do realize that there's a lot of people that's been fucked with when they were kids, right, Cashville? You do understand that, right? And they have a right to believe what they want to about them types of situations. You're not the end all be all to that. Your opinion is not always right. Yeah, and that was something else I was thinking too. I was like, this motherfucker always talking about drama and then fucking going to try to put that on Tim and them. It's not saying that Tim and them don't do drama, but you do it just as much. Without the drama, you don't, you know, I listened to fucking Carl talk about you the other day. I played that clip. Matter of fact, let me see if I can fucking find that again. I owe Crazy Carl. Yes, let me go ahead and announce it now. I owe Crazy Carl a fucking apology. Because damn it, he seen you a mile away. He damn sure did. Oh, Crazy Carl. Let me go in my history here. Let's see where I can find it. He was calling you out about that shit, and I was like, damn. Oh, Carl seen something I didn't see. Let me see if this is it right here. Give me just a second.
Buy your videos. You care about some shit. You're passionate about some shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't make you crazy.
What's
Trust
up,
me, it don't.
Rusty? Yeah, hey, my apologies, Carl, because you was right about this.
It's all on video, dipshit.
I can show you proof of your own fucking dick hole. I can show you where you said all this shit about me, bro.
Yeah, I did, because somebody said it about you. And I said, until you fucking tell me otherwise. And I also said, hey, hey.
Nah, he don't care.
You're no better than Johnny Goble, bro. You're doing the exact same thing. You are obsessed with me, bro.
It's not my fuck. Dude, you came to me, Cashville. You came to me, sweetheart.
I didn't come to you. I came and I said, hey, maybe we should just mind our own business about other people's families, bro. You're ruining people's lives, bro.
What?
Do you think this is good? Do you think this is good for you?
I ruined Ronnie's life. Have you not fucking listened to Ryan? If Ryan didn't want it out there, he wouldn't put it out there. Why am I ruining your life?
Ruining his life.
Talk about yourself and your own family.
Stop screaming.
Okay.
Grow the fuck up, dog. How old are you?
You don't like it when it happens to you, Cashville?
What are you fucking talking about, dog? I make roast videos.
Dude, you made a life out of making fun of people, fucking people over.
No, I ain't fucked nobody over, you dumb dick.
Okay, I'll find out. I'll find out if you stole from Upchurch or not.
Want, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
All you
Yeah,
want,
he
but if you
been stealing
mention
from
my,
Upchurch.
if you whisper
Long
my
time.
name on the internet, bro, I am sending you cease and desist orders, bro. I blocked you. I'm blocking you off of every social media platform. You are threatening me. You are fucking.
Dude, you're putting me on your own page.
You are getting on my fucking nerves. You are harassing me on a daily basis, bro. Grow up.
I only want the best for you, Cashville.
You don't know anything.
I only want the best for you, Cashville.
Bro. You don't know who I am in my heart. You don't know who I am as a man.
Exactly.
Like a real
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
What do you want to ask me, bro? What?
I've asked you a million times, bud.
Ask. What do you want to ask me?
What are you going to do? You know your children are in trouble. What are you going to do, bro?
I take care of my children every day. My children are honestly not in trouble. They're in the safest hands they could ever be. Okay, next question.
Yeah, right. And
are
the
you
judge.
fucking for real?
Just asking.
I am fucking for real, bro. My kids, they get taken and picking up from school every day.
Dude, you know that's not what I'm talking about. You fucking know that.
I don't care about your conspiracy theories and you think this person drinks blood. I don't give a fuck.
It's not about that, dude.
If it's meant to happen to my kids, that was in God's plans, Bubba. There's nothing I can do about it.
What?
Next question.
You are dumb. You are dumb.
Yes, he is. Tell him, Carl.
Okay,
Tell
next
him.
question. This is your chance because I'm never talking to you again, Carl. You're a stalker.
I'm not a stalker.
Cashville's a fucking stalker.
I want the best for you, Cashville. Dude, I even said I would leave you alone, and you come into my comments. You fucking called. You told me I have a child ring in my fucking basement.
Do you not know I got 3 different people with fake Johnny Cashvilles? Do you not know that? Do you not realize that there's fake accounts that are commenting on your page, bro?
He got better character. I'll tell you that.
You think that's the case? Well, we'll find out if that's the case.
I've left 2 comments on your fucking channel,
Exactly,
bro.
Jackrabbit. Exactly.
Well, then who's leaving comments on my channel?
Not me.
Can we get a fucking Hep C test for him, though, man? Can we get a fucking Hep C test for him? I hope you didn't have unprotected sex with that motherfucker. Oof. Jesus Christ.
You didn't leave the comments in my fucking thing saying I rape small children and women. I've made mistakes.
Nope.
Well, then that's part of the problem right there, Cashville. Why aren't you coming in my comments and fucking saying, hey, man, this ain't me. This ain't me.
Bro, if you go look at my community posts, I've been saying it for a week straight that there's fake accounts on my name, bro. And you look there, don't say you don't, because I know you do, because you talk about it.
Dude,
all I'm saying is...
I'm not even fucking subscribed to you, Cashville.
Carl, if you only knew who I was as a person, and if I could only tell you the truth about people you truly believe in, it would be baffled. But at this point, it don't even matter because you're going to believe what you want to believe, bro. And I know who I am.
There he went. He almost started talking shit on Ryan. If I could.
As a man, and I don't need somebody to
And I guess
slander.
that's everybody else's fault too, right, Cashville? Because you're the one running your fucking mouth. And it's everybody else's fault when they go, damn, dog, that dude paying your fucking bills. What the fuck are you doing?
Me and tearing me down for absolutely nothing. Enough people have done that. I've got 3 million people that do it to me every day, bro. And you don't see me entertaining it. You don't see me going on here trying to defend myself because you don't have to defend the truth. I know who the fuck I am. I know what kind of business person I am.
And let me tell you something. Cashville says something in here so hypocritical. He don't even fucking realize he says it. And I'll point it out when he does. And you're going to go, damn.
I know what I've done for people. I know there's some people out here that wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for me, bro.
Hey, yes, he said 3 million people. He thinks that he is responsible 100% out of his own fucking mouth for Ryan's success. He honestly thinks that.
I mean, they would exist, but they wouldn't be where they're at if it wasn't for me.
Bam.
I'm not saying no names.
Bam. He just said it right there, too.
me, bro. I mean, they would exist, but they wouldn't be where they're at if it wasn't for me. I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying nothing. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. There's nothing to talk about because I know who I am. And also I'm saying, Carl, obviously you don't know me, bro. You don't know me. Hey, and that's cool. I'm not mad at you. I wish the best for you. I just want you to leave me alone, bro. And I really talked to my lawyer. Actually, my stepmother is an attorney in New York. I really talked to my stepmother for 2 hours on the phone, sent her all your videos.
Damn, ain't that what he said? Ain't that what he said the other day too? I'm gonna have a lawyer and an attorney or in a cop. Yeah, they're gonna come on here and say that the dude not guilty 5 times. Dumb motherfucker.
She's like, just let me know what you need me to do. Okay, and I don't want to do this. I'm not that type of person anyways. That's why I reached out to you and I'm telling you, please, bro, just leave me alone. I'm just trying to do my fucking artwork, stay in my lane, take care of my children. I don't want to bother nobody. I quit making roast videos, bro. You're talking about stuff I used to do. If you think they're so bad, okay, cool. Some people do. That's actually why I stopped, because some people, hey, no, I'm just being funny, but then some people take that shit serious and take it to heart. Okay, I get it. I quit doing it. So what's it matter? But does that make me a horrible person and a piece of shit and a rapist and a child molester and all? No, that's not me, bro. And you just can't throw them allegations.
Bro, that's not me, bro.
Dude, we're cool now. And he asked me, do you want me to take the video down? I was like, no, don't take it down. Who gives a fuck? It's funny. Like, he was being funny, bro.
Why would you think that that's funny? Like, that's not funny. Because a normal human being hears that sort of shit and they're like, that's not good. That's not fucking normal, dude.
When you got Crazy Carl telling you what is and isn't fucking normal, call that winning. You're fucking winning over there, fat boy.
All I'm asking is just do whatever's in your heart, bro. If you feel like you need to continue doing this, and I'm gonna have to do what I have to do. And I'm telling you right now, I don't want to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick. But it's like, dude, just leave me alone, bro. I gotta send you a message some way. That's all. I'm not gonna drive to Canada and rip you out of your house and beat you up. That's out of the question. I don't have time for that. I have a lot of shit going on, bro.
You better leave Carl alone. He got that Riri strength. They'll probably shake the fucking chains out of your pockets, homie. Huh? He have you looking like a fucking bowling ball you are, motherfucker.
Different businesses, 3 really, because the art, if you count the art as a business, I run 3 different businesses. I'm a very busy human being. I take care of my kids. I cook dinner for my kids. I'm doing a lot in my life right now to try to get ahead. And the last thing I need is somebody over here amping up some bullshit that ain't even true about me, bro.
I'm doing so much in my life to get ahead. What are you doing? What the fuck really are you doing to try to get ahead?
And if you want to do that,
that's the one thing you got in this whole world is one big fat ass fucking head. You don't need no more head.
Like God's put it on your heart to try to tear me down. Well, just okay. Then what am I going to do? I just have to do
fucking people down that's been abused. I got you. Understood. Heard you loud and clear.
What I have to do to protect myself, bro.
No. Stay with that. No, okay.
I don't know why I'm so upset. I mean, I told you I would take it down. I fucking asked you questions the whole time, Castro.
Cash Mo, for sure, Rusty. You hit the nail on the head. Do you know that this dumb motherfucker said that I'm a rusty truck snap and I'm scared to death of you? That's what he said. I was like, what? Motherfucker, I ain't scared of nobody but God and myself. Facts, 100%.
You can't fucking sue somebody for asking questions. It's the same fucking thing as that Jimmy Kimmel thing. You can't fucking... Dude, every fucking person, every one of you motherfuckers, I said, I'll talk to you. Not a mother...
A bunch of people I don't even know.
Not one of you motherfuckers.
You say you motherfuckers, I don't know none of these people, bro. You know who I talk to from the internet? Do you want to know the only person that I talk is Triple T. That's the only person that has my personal contacts that I talk to.
He lied right there. Everybody on the internet's got your personal contacts, bro.
I don't know the littles. I don't know the Workyverse. You don't see me. I talk to AD on his lives. That's it.
Come on,
my phone number.
What's up, Justin?
Other than that, I'm not on.
Bro, and I overlooked that shit too, right? Motherfucker running around with pet cockroaches on his shoulder, acting like he got the moral high ground on people. Motherfucker, what the fuck?
Johnny Gobble's side.
Imagine fucking walking around a pet cockroach on a leash. I'm like, dude, you know he's seen it. I mean, you see yourself when you're fucking looking in the camera. He's like, hey there, Steve. What's up, buddy? You get home good last night?
Gave Johnny, and I left it alone, and I'm not gonna go because it's not me tearing Johnny down and trying to. It just doesn't do anything for me, and I'm a bigger person than that. And I feel like Ryan should have never even responded to Johnny. I felt that from day one, and actually, I told Johnny not to take shit down and quit doing it because these people were gonna tear him apart. I told him all this, bro. I did all that.
Wanted it, you dumb fuck. That's what he wanted. He wanted hate views, homie. That is exactly what he was after. He planned on that. That's what I tried to tell you. That's what fucking damn, what's his name told you. He knowed the motherfuckers. He was bragging to all them kids about if he could just get up church's attention.
And all that shit between me and Ryan was gassed up by his mother, bro. His mother was picking on me for 3 days straight, bro. And I was sending the text messages to his manager like, hey, bro, stop this. It's about to become something that it's not supposed to be. And, you know, everything's cool with me and him, I guess. You know, we're straight. I don't talk about him on the internet. I've never had anything bad to say about that kid. And everybody knows that. Anybody that's I've never once said anything bad about him and never will. Still this day, even after him doing what he did to me, I still wish him nothing but the best, and I pray for him, bro. I do. It changed my life. It changed his life. Us meeting each other, God brought us together for a reason. We changed each other's life, and I will always respect that, bro. I'm not who you think I am, bro. I know I did in the past roast people and joke on people, but I gave that up, man. I gave that up just because certain people looked at me a certain way because of that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to stop doing that. You know, I can be funny in other ways. I ain't got to tear people down to be funny. I gave up to Johnny shit. I'm not on Johnny's side. I think Johnny's an idiot for what he does. But when I tell you...
Oh, wait a minute now. Was he an idiot when he was riding with you the other day? Oh, no, he was your girlfriend or boyfriend, whichever. But I just hope one of you wore a fucking condom. That's all I mean...
You know better than Johnny because you do what he does. You go on the internet and talk about another grown-ass man every day, bro.
I'm just taking the information. I'm taking the information that is said to me, and I'm turning it back on the people that fucking say it. That's all I'm doing, Cashville. It's completely different than what you guys do. I ain't never fucking, other than saying, hey, protect your kids. I've never fucking looked at what your kids look like. I've never fucking looked at your wife. Yeah. I've never fucking said a thing about your wife. I have taken the information that you have given me and that I have gotten off the internet and used it against you. Nothing other than that. I have not made one thing up in my head. I have not said one thing that is untrue. And I have not said one thing that I am not willing to take back if I'm wrong. So you cannot sue somebody for doing shit like that.
I have videos of you saying that I'm a rapist, bro. In the videos, you need to go.
You have videos of me saying, I think you're a rapist until you tell me different. That's what you have.
I'm telling you different. I have never raped anybody in my life. I have never, I do believe in God. I actually went to church. I don't go to church a lot, but I went to church today because I felt like I needed to go to church today. Which church today? I believe in God. I believe I've been saved for years now. And I'm changing every day. I grow every day. I try to become a better person every day.
You grow every day. You damn sure do. Rounder and rounder and rounder every fucking day.
Perfect. None of us are. We're never going to be perfect. But I try. You know, and I'm not a child molester. I protect my kids. My kids are straight. I protect them with everything in me. They don't even take the school bus. I protect them so much. I drive them to school every morning when I really don't want to get up that early. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I reached out to you because I just don't know what else to do.
Well, why didn't you reach out to me a long time ago? That's the deal, Cash.
I had no way to reach out to you. I seen issues on my Facebook now, and I was like, oh, okay, now I can reach out to you.
Dude, I look at my comments on my page all the time. This is what I've said the whole time. If I'm fucking speaking out of line, here's your fucking chance to tell me. I've been here the whole time. This is the thing. The only person that's fucking talked to me was that fucking AD.
See, man, I have an NDA between them people. I can't talk about that type of stuff. It says in the NDA I can't talk about it, and I'm not. And I would never. The NDA was put in place for me. You know, they didn't want me slandering him and writing a book, and you know they didn't. I wasn't going to do that anyways. That's why I didn't have no problem signing an NDA, because I would never drag that kid anyways. I have a lot of love for that kid in my heart. Like I'm not one of them haters, bro. That's why you don't never see me over there talking shit about it. When they bring him up, I leave. I don't want anything negative to do with that stuff. That stuff is so negative, Carl. And I know you're a good dude, bro. I know this. I can tell you're a good dude. I know this. There's not nothing in me that don't say, man, Carl's a good dude. He's just feeding into all this bullshit, man. I'll cut that fucking phone off, bro. Like, trust me, I do it once a month. Right. 1 week a month, I just put the phone down. I don't look at Instagram. I don't look at YouTube. I just don't look at it no more, because it's a cesspool of bullshit. None of these people, that's why I quit doing this shit. That's why I quit roasting people, because when I was roasting people, all that Johnny Gobble shit, before that, there was none. But when that Johnny Gobble shit started, that's when I started to quit, and I started easing back. After about 2 or 3 months of that, I was like, I'm not doing this no more, because everybody's like trying to become this troll and trying to tear people down, and I didn't want nothing to do with it. I was like, I never looked at the people I roast.
That's right. So now he's going to defend fucking child sex. He going to defend them, because he don't want to tear nobody down. But now the victims of it now, fuck them. Ain't that right, Cashville? You'll tear them down. She lied. She told me she lied. What a fucking creep.
I don't even know. I never would fucking, I did put turkeys in his yard. He let them people in his house, and I was like, I never looked at the people I roast. I don't even know.
You heard that, didn't you? The people he roasts, he don't even know. Remember that.
I never would fucking, I did put turkeys in his yard. He let them people in his house, and they called me and said, we just left Johnny Gobble's house. I said, hey, go buy some turkeys, put them in his yard. Here's the money. Because I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I felt bad for talking about his wife, and I apologize. I don't mean I'm his fucking friend. I mean, hey, man, I apologize. I let it go, and I told him I never talk shit about him again, and I'm not, right? Because it don't do anything for me. And once I did that, I was like, you know what? I'm done with this, because it became where it's all negative. And I don't want to shed that light on society. And I don't want my kids to see me being negative and talking about this dumb shit. It has nothing to do with me. When I came over there and said something about you and Ronnie Up Church, I wasn't being negative. I was just like, hey, man, we just all need to leave this alone and go our separate ways, because we don't really know what's going on.
He's jealous as fuck, and he thinks that should have been him, Rusty. And he tries to take credit for that shit. He even tried to convince me in the beginning that he was still fucking working with Ryan and was in contact with him. Come to find out, Ryan don't fuck with him either. He fucking don't like him either.
On there, even I don't, and I'm close to the situation. I've never talked to Ronnie a day in my. Well, I did two or three times.
You're right, Tex. Anytime that you take somebody who's been a victim of sexual violence and try to dismiss it and say that they're lying, and you talking to, you're absolutely right. It's fucking sad.
When me for 3 years, me and Ryan worked together, but I ain't talking.
And then try to convince me, because I'm like, hey man, anybody that's been charged with that shit, I don't want nothing to do with. Then all of a sudden, he's trying to tell me I'm a fucking piece of shit. Like, what? Because I won't fucking stand or fucking tap some dude that's been convicted of that shit? Are you fucking crazy?
To him since then, and that was 4 years ago. I don't know what's going on there. Who knows who's right, who's wrong? We don't really know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna pick sides, because I'm not gonna get in it. It ain't got nothing to do with my business. What I think is more fucked up than anything is that people are getting involved in this family's life. That's a family unit, bro, and that's the devil. The devil destroys your family first, and that's just where I see it. That's where I stand. Is like, man, I just pray for them. I pray for all of them, bro. I pray for you every night. I pray for you, Carl. I seriously, really fucking pray for you, bro. I really, not even. I prayed for you when you was on.
See, that's a good thing for you to do, Cashville. Start up a 1-800 prayer number. You can fucking pray for everybody, man, while you're sitting there lying through your fucking teeth.
AD's panel, bro. because I knew there was something going on. I didn't even know you then, and I said a prayer for you because I felt like you needed it. And I didn't even know you, so I was praying for you before you was coming at me. I'm just saying, it's not cool because I'm not that person. I know it might look like I'm an asshole on the internet. That's a persona, bro. That's just me being funny. That's not who I am in my heart, how I really. That's why I'm not doing it no more. So now everybody can see me for who I am, and I can show them my weaknesses and show them that I am just a regular fucking person, and I'm not a dickhead. That's why I quit the shit, because I just
Tex, that's what he wants you to believe. The man that done served his fucking sentence, Bob. The sentence was over. He pled not guilty or got not guilty on other things besides that. And there's proof of that. All you got to do is go over and actually look at the paperwork and the dates. 6 months don't equal 2 years later. They trying to use some not guilty shit for some fucking judgments as he wasn't guilty. It doesn't even have the same fucking case number or nothing. That's not how that works. I'm sure you're smart enough to know that.
You know what? I don't need that light around me. I don't need that negative energy around me, and I let it go. You know how bad it's been the last 2 weeks, me not wanting to roast you? And I just don't want to do it because I don't really genuinely feel that way towards you. And I don't want to put that, then everybody's going to say, oh, he's doing what he used to do. I don't want to do that. And a lot of the people I roast, they come at me first. And I just tear their ass up and move on. I'm just not into that no more, bro.
So did you hear what he just said right there? They come at him first. But just a second ago, he's trying to tell Carl he only roasts people that he don't know.
I really feel that way towards you, and I don't want to put that. Then everybody's gonna say, "Oh, he's doing what he used to do." I don't want to do that. And a lot of the people I roast, they come at me first, and I just tear their ass up and move on. I'm just not into that no more, bro. I'm just not. To me, it don't get me nowhere, man. And it don't get you nowhere just looking at this dumb shit. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it, bro. There's nothing that's going to change the relationship that the churches have right now and all the crazy shit they're going on. I wish he'd have never put that on the internet, man, because it's just more people adding fuel to the fire. That's why I just stay away from it. And a lot of the people that are doing it are good people, man. They're just caught up in this.
Dude, you can't say that they're good people. How can you honestly sit there and say, you just told me that your relationship got fucked up because of Patty? How can you sit there and tell me that Patty's a good...
Because he just talks to fucking talk, Carl. You did a good job with this, man. You actually exposed this fool more than what he realizes.
You not watch what's going on. Like, it's not hard to figure out if you actually pay attention.
Well, I mean,
all over the place.
And you say that, and I say, hey, man, I forgive her, dog. I'm not gonna go hang out with her and be her best friend, but I do think that it's that situation all the way around the board. I hate to see people, I hate to see them go through.
Hey, dumbass, how do you get 5 charges out of 2? Explain that to me. How do you get 5 out of 2? Actually, 5 out of 1 because they put both of them together. So how do you get 5 out of 1? You can't. The math ain't mathing. Go get you some pork rinds. You hear me? Go get you some pork rinds and set 1 on the table and wait for that motherfucker to turn into 5. Do that for me.
Do that. And who knows? Maybe she did steal. Maybe she didn't. Who really honestly knows? Nobody knows but them, man. And it's just an ugly situation, and that's why I stay out of it. And that's why when I came over there that day to you, I was kind of like hitting around. Hey, man, stay away from that. Let the people figure that out. And I've been saying that. And I hey, man, we talked, and I really appreciate it if you just kept it between us. You don't have to go in there and apologize. You don't have to go in there. I'm not asking you to do none of that because as a man, I wouldn't even expect you to. You ain't got to do that. Don't do that. Don't take no video. I don't even
go over there. 90% of the people that watch that shit over on this side watch it at Rusty's. The rest of us don't even give that dude a fucking view.
Down, just leave me alone, bro, and be my friend. Be my friend, dude. You got me right here. I won't block you right here.
Exactly.
And you can call me if you need to talk to somebody, if you just need to shoot the shit.
He can't explain it, Rusty. He can't explain it. And he's going to lie to everybody and say, oh, I researched it. You don't know how to research it. You got to know what you're doing and know what to fucking request. CPR has all 85 fucking pages. You have none except for some bullshit that they passed off to you.
going to talk about Ryan Upchurch. I'm just not going to talk about that situation. I'm legally just not allowed to, and I really don't want to because I'm not going to say anything bad. There's nothing bad for me to say, man. Like, hey, man, God brought us together for a reason. It worked for 3.5 years, and then we kind of fell out, and, you know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I wish you nothing but the and that's what I've always said, and that's what I'm going to continue to say. But I just don't want to talk about it. If you want to call and shoot the shit, if you make your way to Nashville, bro, hit me up. You know, I'm not mad at you. I know you're better than that, dog. I really do. I know you're better than that. Just leave it alone because there's nothing here. I'm telling you, bro, I'm a fucking Republican. I take care of my kids.
I'm a Republican. This motherfucker don't even work.
Have I been perfect in life? No, I used to sell drugs. I used to be a drug dealer. I've changed that.
Oh, shit, he sound like fucking Martin Speaks. I'm a Republican.
Drugs in 9 years and don't plan on it. You know, like I've changed. I'm a good dude, man. I don't know how I can. I don't know. I'm not even trying to convince you of it because you don't think I am. What am I going to do about it?
Well, I mean, when you've done similar shit in your life, you know, you kind of take them people, you know, birds of a feather flock together, bro. 16, 26. That's pretty similar. Pretty fucking similar, ain't it?
Well, I'll never know unless I find out for myself. Just ask me questions.
Well, you're finding out. If I was a piece of shit, I wouldn't tell you, hey, Bubba, call me anytime you want to. Or, hey, if you're ever in Nashville, Tennessee, hit me up. We'll go out for lunch. I'm not, I'm frustrated. I'm not angry. I know I can tell by your videos. You care about some shit. You're passionate about some shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That don't make you crazy. Trust me, it don't. Because I'm passionate about a lot of shit too. It don't make you crazy. You're just passionate about it. You feel a certain way. And I feel you. I do too. I know these motherfuckers got sex rings and all. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just don't talk about it on my social media because you know what they're going to do?
He wants to argue technicalities. And here's the technicality. The dude pled fucking guilty. He got fucking 2 years suspended sentence with 6 months fucking house arrest. It was over. The dude had done served his time. Never went to no appellate court. There is no appellate case. There is nothing. You can go ask in Google. You can run it through fucking ChatGPT and it'll tell you. You can't find anything out without going to the fucking clerk courts and requesting the shit because it was a analog system. There was no digital copies. That shit that's on that other one has nothing to do with that fucking case. Nothing.
You and they're gonna fucking make it where nobody sees your shit. So I just choose to stay away from it. I keep my opinions with
because the last thing he got sentenced for, he fucking got run concurrent and he had to do the first 6 months house arrest first. This dude don't know what the fuck he's talking about, and he's running around acting like this dude didn't do anything, and he absolutely did do something.
Me in this household in here,
yep,
my kids know.
It's not a fucking criminal case. Criminal and civil judgment are two different things. You almost got the words right. If somebody would just buy this motherfucker a Pictionary because he don't know what the fuck he's reading, but he might be able to tell it if it had pictures in it.
Bro, I lost my brother, which was like my son. Old to fentanyl. That's my mission in life, man. I'm really starting a nonprofit.
Hey, Petey, ask him now. He's telling me that was his equipment. So evidently he felt like he had the right to take it, that was his studio equipment.
Really full-heartedly going through this to help with the fentanyl epidemic.
I don't doubt you on that, Cashville. It's fucking terrible, man.
I wear a necklace with my brother's face in it every day. Like, it kills me. My brother wasn't even a drug addict. But somebody gave my brother a fake Xanax bar, bro, and it killed him. And ever since then, I've been on a mission, and I didn't plan on doing. I've always been able to draw and paint, do cartoon characters and shit. I didn't plan on doing this. I started putting it out there, and people was like, "Hey, do this, and I'll buy it." And I started selling it, and I was like, you know what? It went from me selling it to a year later, I got a distribution deal to put it on T-shirts and canvases and mass produce it. So I was like, in the process, the other day when I'm really driving down the interstate, I'm like, what do I want to do? I want to take 10, 15% of this money and set up a foundation, what's closest to my heart. And that was it. So I just hit the ground running. I'm like, hey, I'm really going to start a nonprofit. I'm really going to take 15% of the money and go buy a fucking
nail on the head. And it would have the case number from the original case, and it doesn't. And that's what they're trying to use. Back then, Indiana hadn't gone digital yet. So that's what's got people fucked up. They just don't understand that, which is fine. But go and actually research it yourself and then come back and tell me the dude's not fucking guilty. I bet you won't do that.
Narcan and put it out in the street.
You can't listen to motherfuckers like this fucking Cashville, because he'll lie to your face.
So whatever I can do, I even thought about doing a cartoon, a comic book, like a cartoon, like a little for kids to read about not, accepting candy from people, and because China is putting this shit coming through Mexico to kill us. This is what's going on. They're trying to kill us.
Oh, I know, dude. There was a kid in my town here, went and bought fucking weed. I got to worry about my kid going to get weed and dying.
Yeah, I know. It's bad, bro. And I feel you on all that shit. I wish we would have talked a week ago. I just feel like it went too far. But hey, man, like I said, dude, I will give you my personal number.
Exactly. All this to fucking promote some raggedy ass fucking cartoon. Really, in all honesty, he fucked himself up with it. He should have stayed in that shit. And people probably would have watched that cartoon, but now he's done dismissed everybody because people feel a certain way about shit like that happens, and Gotcha Man trying to do a fucking car video over there, and you got Cashville in his comments hollering about this fucking dude. It's like, what are you doing? He's not even talking about this shit, but you're right over there trying to drag that shit over in the man's chat, trying to take his fucking chat over, and it's crazy, man. I thought you was gonna block me and move on, bro. Damn.
Get off here, I'll send it to you. My personal number. You can call me
What's
anytime,
up,
bro. Like, seriously, it's cool. I seen your old message. Like, now that we're friends, I seen your old message, and I was like, you said, hey, man, I'm a big fan. I'd like to talk to you about some shit. I just now seen it, though.
Oh, you lied. You seen it. You sit up and read them comments all night, every night. You know you do.
It was from 2 years ago, 2022.
You're like, baby, will you read these comments to me? I can't sweep. I need someone to help me sweep.
And I feel you. You're passionate about this shit. Hey, I'll do my part to help you once you get something going.
Bingo, trolling for Jesus. And that's where I started out. I was like, bro, err on the side of caution. Dude's accused of doing some fucked up shit. I don't know who's right or wrong in this case. But I'll tell you this, anybody that's ever been charged with that, I don't want to be fucked up with them, especially being that I don't know them, right? Oh, I was a piece of shit. I was a rusty truck simp, and I was this, and I was that. And to the point where I said, hey, go fucking fuck you, and hung up the phone on me. I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker gonna scream at me over that because I won't get behind somebody who may or may not have done sexual assault with somebody? All you did was crank this shit up and get everybody looking at it. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself, Cashville, because nobody probably would have said a fucking thing. This shit was already gone, dead and gone. But no, you had to go over there and fucking rile everybody up and say anybody that's against sexual assault is fucking a piece of shit, yada, yada, yada. That's what it looks like, Petey.
And that's the only way you can do it. That's what you're passionate about. Hey, what I'm passionate about is trying to figure out how we can fight against this fucking fentanyl shit, because it's fucked up, bro. My brother was like my son. When I tell you I raised him since he was 12 years old, he was 23 years old, bro. Like, he's been with me, lived in my household, clothed him, fed him, took him to work. I did everything for him, and when I lost him, it just changed me. That's when I quit doing the shit that I was doing on the internet. And it just changed me in so many different ways, though. But it just changed me, and that's what I feel passionate about. And I feel like, hey, what's the big deal? I can take 15, 20% of my money.
What really got me, though, is lying. Talking about he talked to the fucking victim. Like, why are you reaching out to the fucking victim? Was it you thinking that nobody else was going to fucking talk to her or what? You
and do
opened
something
that
good
door.
with it. Do
You
something
made it
positive
okay because now somebody got to go behind you and check, right? Because we know you're lying.
with it. Write-off, so it's a win-win for me. I didn't even know it was a tax write-off until the other day. My CPA's like, well, if you do that, you know you can write it all off. I said, perfect. I'm not trying to get rich doing my art. I'm just trying to put my art out there because it's fun. It's something I enjoy doing. As soon as I get off, whatever, I work for myself, but once I get done every day, 5, 6 o'clock, I come home, cook dinner, and then I go down there and start drawing this shit until it's time to go to bed. It's just what I like to do. It releases me, and if I could sell it, then I could sell it and help the family a little bit and help other people.
You got trolled, just like the fake paperwork that the dude give you. You got trolled, but you're not smart enough to see that coming, man.
Hell, sign me up. I'll do
And
this
you
every
took a hook, line, and sinker.
day.
And you act like you were right there, bro. That's what gets me. Like, you just know everything that went on. If you go by the state shit, the dude's plea agreement, he's fucking guilty. That's all there is to it. This other shit 2 years later or whatever, that don't mean dick to me. Because I'm smart enough to realize that a 2-year suspended sentence with 6 months house arrest means that he did 6 months house arrest over the shit, which is not enough. To be honest with you, the state of Indiana failed. And then after that, the shit that he got in trouble with after that, that's something else.
I'm just on a new mission in life, so I feel like everybody's telling me, my friends, so I show them your videos, are like, oh, it's just the devil trying to work his way in and destroy what you got going on. Instead of blocking you, I was like, you know what, let me reach out to him and talk to him, because I genuinely care. When he was in the the shrink doctor or wherever you was at the other day, I was really concerned about you. I don't know why, but God put it on my heart to say, hey, man, look out for this guy. You got a friend here, homie, like for real. And you were really, for 5 months, a year, 5 years from now, you look back and say, you know what, damn, Johnny Cashville is a real dude, man. Like, he's a real person. My real name is Ryan Bridge. I'm really Ryan Bridge right now with you on the phone. I'm not Johnny Cashville, the comedian, the record producer, and all that. I don't even do music no more because I'm sick of the fucking scumbags, bro. That's why I'm not doing music, because I'm sick.
How in the fuck? Because you keep saying that we ruined this dude's life. How in the fuck did we ruin this dude's life? We didn't do that shit. We didn't tell him to go do that shit. That shit's on him. You're in control of your own fucking destiny. Nobody can ruin anything for you. You have to do the dumbass shit. It's retarded, man.
The scumbags and the people using me to get to where they got to go and then leaving me, hanging me dry. I've had so many artists do me like that. I'm done with it. I'm on other things, man. I'm flipping houses and fucking drawing pictures, I'm fixing to open a pressure washing company for my little nephew. He's 19 years old and fresh out of high school. I'm fixing to put him to work and start another business. I'm just trying to do things that are positive nowadays, man. And dude, I'm here for you, dog. If you ever just want to shoot the shit, call bullshit, ask me about any of these people. I know a few of these guys. I mean, honestly, Triple T is the only one I've ever opened up to and really talked to, because I like he's got 6 Purple Hearts, and he came to Nashville and called me, and I went to eat lunch with him, hung out with him all day downtown, and just a cool dude.
I'm going to read one of Cashville's texts to you. He says, yeah, man, I even called the Indiana State Police, and even they said he's never been convicted of any sex crimes. First of all, you don't call the fucking police department. Fucking stupid, man. You just lying and running with it.
He's an older cat, a cool dude that's got a lot of wisdom behind him. And I even told him the other day, man, get out of all that bullshit, man. Stop fighting and arguing with people online because he's got something going on with somebody. I think it's a total offensive comedy, dude. Him and they're going at it, and then he's over there hanging out with the Workyverse. And I was like, look, dude, stay out of that shit, dude. That's just negative. You know, I honestly feel bad for that Workyverse guy, the good dude they're talking about. I kind of feel bad. It's like, hey, man, yeah, he's a drug addict.
Never stole anybody's studio equipment. How am I going to steal my own studio equipment? Now, wait a minute now. That ain't what you told me the first time. Never stole anybody's studio equipment. How am I going to steal my own studio equipment? And never talk shit on PBRs. I just took up for Kylie Rodney, unlike you fucking idiots. You're a sheep, bro. You have no backbone. I say, you got a fat bone. Laughing face.
Johnny Gobble, same way, man. Johnny's an idiot, man. Johnny makes money off of Ryan Upchurch, bro, in a negative way. He ain't never worked for Ryan. He ain't never put in a lick of work for Ryan. And he's over there just making fun of him and tearing his family apart. All that shit started from Johnny, bro. And I was the only one.
Yeah.
I called Johnny, like I'm talking to you.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, look, dude, quit doing that,
yeah,
man.
It did start from Johnny. It sure fucking did. And that's what trips me out to see you over with him. The man was trying to fuck your money up too. And you ain't smart enough to realize that. But you go suck on his fucking cock, dumb motherfucker.
Not a good look. Ryan's a good dude because Ryan is a good person, bro. And I can say that. If they get mad at me for saying that, well, fuck him. Because he is a good person. And I know his heart. I knew him before he was rich. He was famous. He had followers, but not like he has now. And I knew him in the beginning, and I know who he is at heart. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate seeing all that shit going on, bro. It hurts my feelings, man. Bro, when he made that video about me, it hurt my feelings, dog. I mean, I literally was, fuck the music, fuck the money, because I'm going to be good regardless. And he put it back up, and we're good. Everything's straight, but it hurt my feelings to hear him talk about me like that. You know, it's just like, where is this coming from? And Patty was picking on me for 3 or 4 days straight. You know, please don't repeat all this because I don't need my name drug in the middle of this because it affects my family. You know, if they think that I'm out here talking bad about them, they're liable to take the music down again. And I don't need that, man. That helps take care of my family.
Oh, you don't need that?
You know, I don't know. It's just all a big mess. And I know you look at it like, what the hell is going on? Trust me, I do too. I had to detach from it, man. I had to quit watching all these people, man. I just had to.
Yeah, well, exactly. Here's the thing. Like, I watch this shit going on.
Right? Because the motherfucker out here running around like he still got something to do with Ryan. He's trying to convince all Ryan's fans that he's super fucking important. It's weird as fuck, man. It was weird as fuck.
And I can't understand how grown people listen to Johnny Gobble when he lies.
All the time. I know.
Very
and honestly, when he says God and Jesus, I almost
blaming her. She lied, man. Both sets of parents from 2 different households lied on this one dude and came up with the same fucking testimony. And the other witnesses that were in there, they lied on him too. Dumb motherfucker. And the dad wrote the report. The fucking dad can't write the report. The victim's got to write the report. There is no secondhand information that can be passed. It's not fucking credible in court, dumbass.
Comment.
Oh, no, me too. Trust me, I feel the same freaking way. I'm just like, and he lied. What is crazy is like he'll lie, and then he'll say, oh, what was it he was saying the other day? Oh, about the Cash App. He's like, oh, that when I was saying Patty paid me all that money, it was a fake Cash App. No, it wasn't. What was it? It was really real.
Oh, I know.
Like, he'll say, oh, it was a skit. It was just a skit. No, it wasn't. That's really, you really was on there telling the people how you used to work for the police department and lock people up. Yes, that's true. You can't go back a year from now and say, oh, I was just playing. No, that was the fucking, and he lies about every, dude, I can't stand him, but Carl, you know what? I had to let it go because it was fucking me up.
What's even worse is he's so desperate to get something over Tim because Tim made him look like a fool because he was over fucking pillow talking, saying shit he ought not to, that he's got to run with this type of shit right here. That says a whole fucking mouthful. A whole fucking mouthful.
Because I wanted to whoop him. I wanted to beat him up. So I offered him $5,000.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is not against the fucking dad. It is absolutely not against the dad. So I guess whooping the dad's ass had to make him take the sex shit too, right? Yeah.
I was like, you come to Nashville, meet me in any parking lot, anywhere you want to be, and I'll pay you $5,000.
Exactly, smart mouth. 100 fucking percent, bro. 100%. He's over here was talking shit. He had no business, and he was fucking. Phew. Yeah, that's not Tim's fault that this dumb motherfucker got over saying that shit. It should have never come out of his mouth, man.
Just to fight me, because at the time, and still I still feel that way. You were talking shit about my friend. All that shit came from him, dude. That whole Ryan should have never responded to him. And only reason me and Ryan got into it is because when all the Kylie Rodney thing was going on, I texted him and I was like, hey, bro, back off that, man. Don't talk about that. I don't want to see you get sued. I don't want to see you lose your YouTube page. You know, like I was just really looking out for him. And you see what's going on now. It's just like, damn, man, all this crazy shit's going on. I wish you would have listened. And he kind of blew up about it and got mad about it, you know, and I get it. Okay, whatever. But I never did it. I never came at him. I never publicly, I went on PBR's. The thing is, I went on PBR's panel when PBR first started talking about all this shit, like the first day. And I got up there and I was like, look, y'all, because they were on there saying he was on drugs and this and that. I was like, look, dude, we can't say he's on drugs. None of us know what he does every day. I said, y'all just need to leave him alone. Let him sort this out and let him figure it out.
Bro, that's a fucking lie. You literally told me out of your mouth that you and his lawyer was checking him into treatment. And I'm like, why wouldn't the fuck would you tell me that? So if you told me that, there ain't no telling who else you fucking told that.
If he does drugs or not, and if he does do drugs, so what? He's a grown-ass man. And I said that on the panel, and his mom ran over there and said and told him while he was live that I was in there talking shit. And I was like, dude, I was taking up for him. What are y'all talking about? You know, that shit and it bothered me then, but now I've kind of let it go, and because I hate to see where all this shit went, man. Like, essentially, that dude loved his mom, bro, and his mom stole money from him. She's a piece of shit for that, for sure.
Milking him like
but
a goddamn Jersey,
you know what I'm saying?
right now.
Who knows what the hell? At this point, that's just like, damn, who knows what? You know, like,
no doubt.
I'll just wish him all the best.
When we left, he's like, damn, that dude shouldn't have said that. I was like, I know, bro. I know, it's fucked up, man. Because, you know, what that dude does over there behind closed doors is his fucking business. But you can't have somebody like this running around telling everybody, oh, we're getting him into treatment. Motherfucker don't even talk to you. He don't even answer the fucking phone for you, bro.
Try to stay out. I wish him all the best and just try to stay out of the way, man. I just don't want my name drug in it. You know, I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't want to go back and forth with people. And there is fake Johnny Cashville pages commenting on your page. I've seen them. I've even seen.
Not this one, brother. Once I've had a belly full of somebody, it's a fucking rap, man. It's a fucking rap. I can't after all this shit. Even just knowing the facts that the motherfucker was willing to take up for somebody like that, bro.
Seen them comment and erase it. And I'm just like, dude, and I keep talking about
it. Resentment is the word. He resents him. He feels like that should have been him.
My community post, like, because they're over there talking, fake Johnny Cashvilles are over there trying to be friends with Johnny Gobble. And I'm just like, dude, why is all this going on? I'm like trying to stay away from all this dumb shit. You know, only people's live I ever go to is AD. And I don't even go over there no more because I told AD, I'm like, dude, I don't want to be around the drama. If you're going to sit up here and talk about drama and shit, I just don't want anything to do with it no more. I just don't, because you got to detach from that shit, Carl. And I'm just telling you that because I see I've been where you've been, and you got to detach from YouTube. Just put it down for a couple days. And I swear to you, dude, you'll feel so much better if you just leave all that shit alone for a few days. Then pick it back up later. It's cool. I'm not saying just go because it's entertaining as fuck. You know, it's fun to watch shit and see what's going on. But, man, once I stepped away from that drama, dog, I felt so much better because I was just like, you know what? Fuck all them people. They don't give a fuck. None of these people give a fuck about you, Carl. Who's reached out and hit you up on Facebook and tried to talk to you and really check in and make sure you're good?
Oh, dude. Dude, I've had one person in 3 years.
The fake Cashvilles are trying to be friends with JG, but the real Cashville has him in the passenger seat. I hope with some disinfectant spray, maybe. Hopefully.
If motherfucker ain't gonna reach out, that's why I reached out. And I reached out because I care. And I don't want to have to go through all this dumb shit. shit for what? I know you're a good dude. I can generally tell you're a good dude. You're just passionate about the shit. But I'm so far from a rapist, and bro, you just don't understand how far away from that I am. I watched my mom get beat up and raped by the dope man when I was 8 years old, bro. I'm totally against that shit. I've never.
Oh, you're taking up for one right now. Make that fucking make sense, bro. Make that fucking make sense.
Slap my girl, push my girl, or nothing. I've been with the same woman for 17 years, bro. I can put her on the phone right now. She'll tell you. I'm just not like that. I don't cheat on her. And I had problems with that. Right? When we first got together, I used to run around here and cheat on her and shit because I thought I was a fucking player. But I grew up, man. I had kids with this lady, and I love her, and I just try to fucking do the right thing in life. And I'm not perfect. Hell, I fuck up all the time. But, I try, and I felt like reaching out to you, and we'll become friends through this. This is how this shit works. You know the old saying, when you was a kid, you get in a fist fight with somebody, and y'all end up being best friends the next day. Shit happens.
Yes,
that don't make you no less of a man. I'm not going to ask you to go in there and apologize to me. You ain't got to do that. You can apologize to me, and I'll apologize to you right here. We ain't got to do all that. That I'm not trying to pull that card and outdo you or nothing. I really haven't. I made a few comments, and then I have made a few comments, but I've seen that there's 3 different Johnny Cashville pages. 2 of them got my same logo, one of them don't. And I've seen them comment and then erase it, and I've seen them on your page. I've seen them. It's like some dudes that are just stalking the shit out of me and going around trying to stir up shit. And dude, I'm not on that, dude. I'm just not. I'm trying to stay away from that shit, dude. It's not worth my energy. I don't know. What happened with your work, man?
What?
When Carl fucking owns you, you got a bad day. You got a bad fucking day when Carl owns you. All right, y'all. We out of here. I appreciate y'all chilling with me. Cashville. Dagmo's waiting on your good night call. Go over and tell him good night. I'll holla at y'all. Peace. No, hardcore. Not the first one. Oh, shit. Y'all have a good night. Peace. We out of here.